When I was a little kid, I remember looking into the world wondering how far does it go. Then I will always get fascinated when the adults try to make it seem too beautiful in my eyes. They would talk about other people as if they were filled with such a tantamount of colors that I could compare to the brightest ones. They told me stories from the places I have never been and shared with me the beliefs they knew for years. I grew up having all those conversations inside my head, clutching them with me as my fragile hands hold firmly into them while I walk along on the path that is destined for me. I was so sure that everything that I have on my hands is enough for the places that I will be going, but I was wrong. Because I felt within me that I am still lacking the things that I should have against the pain, frustrations, expectations, and noises of the world. Each stop I made, I have come to acknowledge the several truths that I was truly blindsided before. This is when I discover that you can easily trust until you know that they are worth it to become part of your life. It's hard to find that kind of people, but when you see who is fitted on your space, never take them for granted. Those are just some of the tidbits of what I realized, but day by day, it is growing into bigger realizations. I was afraid to say no to other people because I thought that if I did, they will leave me behind. But then I only developed toxic boundaries and kept out of my space the few people who are worth my yes. I hated myself and my existence. I'm not always right, and I had a hard time admitting it. There were days that I will succumb to the deepest hole and I will blame myself. It's going to be fine. That's what we always tell ourselves, right? We can always end this passage with a positive outlook, but not all of us are born to see that way. Our environment while growing up is different from each other. That's why at some point in our lives, we should first test the water before dipping in. You'll be surprised to discover many things when you learn to understand and respect first the people that surround you. And for those who are not the slightest thing deserve your respect, leave them alone. They will only suck all the energy that you have. The next thing you know, you will be flooded by hatred. There is still more to see in this place. We will receive a lot of love, pain, and anger, but no matter what it is, don't forget who you are and what you want. I guess this is the fitting ending for this. Until then, have whatever kind of day you're gonna have.